All right, welcome back. I've been waiting to do this one for quite some time. This is the old games. And just in case you don't know what the old games are, that's like Wordle, and that's probably the only one you've heard of so far that I've done. But I used to play these. I used to stay up till midnight every night, and I'd just fly through these. It was awesome. So obviously we're going to start with the classic, Wordle, S tier. It's the best one. It's the original. It has to go in S. That's just what I have to say. I do hate when they do made up words like duvet and caper. Those aren't. No one uses those words. I don't know why they choose to do them on the Wordle. Anyways, we have the Wordle, which is where you guess a country. This one is also amazing. I still play this one every day. There's the Statel. Now the Statel and the Wordle are basically the exact same game, just for the United States versus the whole world. So you put a guess in, and then it tells you a direction that you need to go and how far to go. Anyways, they're pretty fun. I'm gonna have to give Statel a solid. It's very well done. So maybe B tier. It's just really easy. The Statel is not challenging whatsoever. There's the Waffle. The Waffle is actually very unlike most of the rest of these. You swap letters around. You get 15 swaps to solve the puzzle. It's also pretty fun though, so I'd also give it B tier. And there was a time I thought it was A tier. I'm probably gonna go B tier though. The Absurdle's it was a little too easy. I don't think I ever lost the Absurdle. So the Absurdle was like Wordle, but the word could be anywhere from 5 to 8 letters long. There's also other versions of the Absurdle where it'll try to make your life as difficult as possible as you try to guess, and it'll change its word, and yeah, it's terrible. So anyways, but I played the 5 to 8 one. It was pretty easy. I never lost. So there's the Nerdle. It's like Wordle except a math equation. I think this deserves I think it's creative. I think it deserves C tier though. I didn't play it that often, but it was, and it was also, once again, I don't think I ever lost the Nerdle. It was not super hard. There's the Filmal, which was miserable to play. You can only guess film names. It just made it, it was very difficult to play. F tier for the Filmal. The Birdle, however, back to S tier. The Birdle was ridiculous. Actually, good point. Ridiculous is A tier. The Birdle's pretty awesome. It's like the Wordle, but you can only guess birds. 5-letter bird names for that matter. See, the Filmal would change how many letters it was every day, which made it so hard to play because you had to figure out different words to guess every day. Anyways, speaking of which, the Filmal, my favorite day was 7s. Whenever it was 7 long, I had a really good time, but the other lengths very difficult. The Birdle was always 5 though, so you got your number, you got your list of 5-letter birds down, and it was a lot easier to play, and it was also very well made as well. The Air Portal also gets F tier. I hate the Air Portal. I don't know how you're supposed to win the Air Portal. You only get 3 letters for an airport code, and literally most combos work, so it's very difficult to win. I think I have a 10% win rate on the Air Portal. So there's too easy, and then there's the Air Portal. That's the worst one. There's the Duo Trigordle, which I think we should start with the Quordle, because the Quordle's pretty reasonable. The Quordle's great. 4 words, 4 Wordles at once. That one's fun. Duo Trigordle is 32 Wordles at once. It's ridiculous. I think it was really fun and therapeutic, but I think it's got to be C tier because it takes way too long to complete the Duo Trigordle. Next we have, I don't know what we should do next. We should probably do the Cross Wordle. So this is like Wordle backwards. It would give you the word in all green, and then it would show you the colors of the guesses, and then you had to fill them in with valid things. It did do it in the hard mode, if you ever played Wordle hard mode, which means if you get a yellow letter, you have to keep using it. So there were rules like that. But that one's actually, first of all, creative. It was actually super difficult, which I think I'd still give it A tier, though. Because it was really difficult, but it was super fun. It was like an actual puzzle. So I love the Cross Wordle. There's the Heardle, which is Spotify's version. They just would play a song clip, and you'd get more and more of a song clip every time you play. Problem was, it was really, I didn't love it. I give it D tier because a lot of their genre choices were all over the place, so it was really hard to consistently win the Heardle as one person. On top of that, though, we have the Swiftle, which is the Heardle. except for only Taylor Swift songs, that's A tier. That one was way more playable than the Heardle, just because if you know your Taylor Swift stuff, you could do it. There's the Hexel, which I don't know. Hexel's also kind of a hard one. The Hexel, I really enjoyed the game and the concept. I'll probably go B tier. The Hexel is, it shows you a color like this purplish color here, and then you had to guess the hexadecimal color code for it. And that one's fun because it would also show you the color that you put versus what the actual color was. You could like tweak your numbers a little. The Hexel, if you're smart about it, is actually really easy to play because it accepts any combo. So you could get your yellows and greens figured out pretty darn easy. Anyways, that's the old games. I've played a lot of these and they're so fun. I think I recommend all of these except for the two at the bottom, honestly, because and the Heardle apparently got shut down since I last played it. So that one's gone. The Air Portal and the Filmole are miserable to play. I played the Filmole way too many times. I did win it 100% of times because they make it way too easy as well. But it's rough. I wouldn't play the Filmole or the Air Portal. Everything else, though, I'd recommend at least one playthrough. Really fun games. If you're not still doing the daily Wordle, then you got to get back on that grind. So much fun. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to Tier That, and I'll see you in the next one.